I am so late answering this, I'm sorry. Which programs or applications can you use to create mood boards? The answer to that is really there's so many, but don't overcomplicate it if you're like me. I have ADHD. The ones that have more features and bells and whistles, those overwhelm me and they drive me nuts. I literally use Google, what the heck is it called? Google Slides. Sorry, I use Google Slides. They have the ability to remove backgrounds on images, so that's like the one key feature that I would say is super important. As long as you can scale an image, link an image, and this is actually one of the reasons why I like it the most. I can link anything. So if I've pulled an image from online for a chair, for example, right, I can remove the background from it. Very important. I can scale it to size. I can manipulate the image if I need to. I can link that image, which helps me keep track of the things that I'm considering to spec for later, and I can go back and forth on things for much easier access. And that also is super helpful if you need to show something to a client. And I love it because we organized everything in Google Drive. And if you'd like to know how I organize my projects and the structure of our folders and the team stuff and back end operations, bookkeeping, all of that stuff, let me know. I'm happy to do a walkthrough of how I had our template structure in Drive. But I love that it was there easily, so I could go back in and change it, download it as a PDF if I needed to, and label it, and I can even connect it to spreadsheets, which was never really needed there, but that is what I recommend. That said, there's Canva. There's probably also dozens of other AI things. And something that you can and should be playing around with and using is ChatGPT. You can literally give it like the first 3 things that you're going to put in there and a description and ask it to create it for you. The only thing I don't love about that is that you need, as a designer, as a professional, you need a template that you use. So we had a template framing. You don't just want a blank board that you are inputting in your paints and your light fixtures and your furniture and decor and all of that stuff. You need your project information, you need your logo, and you just need something that is like a standard template. Sometimes you need a project code. If you'd like to see our template, let me know. Actually, I might even have that on the tools on the website. I'm not sure. If I don't, I talk about this a ton in the crash course and really go into detail with everything. And that's probably where I have the templates if you want it, in the crash course, probably. Anyway, I hope this helps. Sorry I was so late on it.